Hi friends, Miss Susan here, and thank you so much for joining us today for our last day of mindfulness camp. So today we are going to talk all about being positive. What do you think it means to be positive? Yeah, so being positive means to choose to be happy. And it feels pretty good to be positive, right? Yeah. So before we jump into our lesson, we are going to practice again being calm and just relaxing before we go into our lesson today. So remember, if you have a special spot in your house that you feel really calm, you can go there now. But remember that we have the power to find a peaceful place anywhere. We just have to make sure that our minds and our bodies are really quiet. And it does take practice, so if you haven't gotten it yet, that's okay. But we're just going to relax and be calm. All right, so once you're in your spot, you can again sit down, you can lay down. If you want to close your eyes or if you want to keep them open, that's okay too. But we are going to focus on being calm and being positive today, okay? And we're going to do that through our breath. So again, I'm going to ask you some questions and I want you to answer them in your mind. So let's start. Today, we are going to be doing a breathing exercise, and we're going to focus on bringing positivity into our lives. As we begin, close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Okay, continue breathing deeply and take time to focus on your breathing and how it feels. Now, I want you to think of your favorite color or a color that you really like. When you breathe in, focus on breathing in that color. Let this symbolize bringing positive things into your day and into your life. So let's breathe in. Now when you exhale, imagine you are breathing out a color that you don't like. Let that symbolize breathing out the negative things in your day and in your life. Okay, and when you're finished, take one last deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And slowly open your eyes. All right, so we're going to begin to wiggle our fingers and our toes. If you haven't opened your eyes yet, go ahead and do that. All right, how did that feel? Did that help you maybe feel a little bit more calm before we started today? Yeah, I hope so. And again, remember that if it didn't work today, or maybe you felt calm yesterday when we did our exercise and maybe not today, that's okay too. Some days are easier to feel calm than others, and it just takes a lot of practice. So don't feel bad if you didn't feel calm today. Okay, so keep practicing and keep using that breath. And just remember to breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, and practicing every day will help you. Okay, so today we are going to be reading another story about our feelings. And we have a lot of feelings, don't we? And I'm sure we especially have a lot of feelings with what's been going on lately with the stay at home and the shelter in place. So maybe we've been feeling a lot of different things. Maybe the coronavirus has made us feel really lonely because we've had to stay at home and maybe we can't see our friends or play with them. Maybe we felt really bored because there's not a lot to do at home, or maybe we really just, want to be outside. Or maybe we felt really scared because things are pretty different in the world right now, right? Things have been a little crazy. So those feelings are completely normal. It's absolutely normal to feel that way. But those feelings can make us feel a little bit down or a little bit gloomy, and that's called feeling negative. Have you ever felt negative before? Well, if you have, then I have the perfect book for you. Today, we are going to be reading Positive Ninja by Mary Nin and Jelena Stuper. So let's get started and see what Positive Ninja is all about. Okay. Positive Ninja radiated positivity so much that it amazed her friends. When Positive Ninja accidentally stepped in rain puddles, she would simply say, "I'm so grateful that we got rain to water my backyard and my plants." Then one day, she fell down the stairs and she said, "Well, that's one way to go down fast." If her pencil broke while she was drawing, she would exclaim, "Guess that pencil needed a break. Time for a new one." Yes, Positive Ninja was absolutely positive and happy. But that was not always the case for Positive Ninja. No, once upon a time, she could be quite negative. Okay, so there's that word again, negative. Do we remember what that means? Yeah, so that means to be kind of gloomy or maybe down in the dumps. Yeah, so let's keep reading and see why Positive Ninja is feeling so negative. Okay, at a soccer game, she would scream, "This is impossible." During piano practice, she would shout, "I am no good at this." While doing homework, she would say, "I can't do this." Until one day, her friend, Kind Ninja, suggested that she try a fun way to change her thinking. Do you want me to show you? What you do is you catch your negative thoughts. So you see these squiggly lines right here and over here. Those represent our negative thoughts. Okay, so let's see what they do when they catch their negative thoughts. Next, blow it into a balloon, then pretend to let the balloon go. Now, you have room for positive thoughts, like, "I can be good at this as long as I keep trying." "I don't know if I can do this." So Positive Ninja tried it, and she caught her negative thoughts and blew them into a balloon. Then she let the balloon go. And do you know what happened next? What do you think? It worked. From that day on, she felt a lot less negative and a whole lot happier. I can do anything. Using this balloon strategy could be your secret weapon against negative thoughts. Okay, so that is the end of Positive Ninja. All right, so how did she feel when she let go of her negative thoughts? What was she feeling? She felt pretty happy, right? Because she let them go and she didn't have to worry about them anymore. So we are going to do something pretty similar. So if you want to go ahead and get out the bubbles that came in your bag, we are going to practice doing the same thing that Positive Ninja did, but with bubbles. Okay, so we are going to imagine that these bubbles are our negative thoughts. And when we blow them, we're going to watch them pop and we're going to watch those negative thoughts go away. All right, so again, my bubble one might look a little different than yours, but that's okay because they're the same type of bubbles. All right, so let's watch this. All right, did we see those bubbles go away and just pop or fall out of the screen? Absolutely. So again, we're imagining those are negative thoughts, right? So let's do that again. And this time we're going to use our breath. So we're going to take a deep breath in. We want to hold this away from our mouth so we're not breathing the bubbles in. But take a deep breath. And then when we exhale out through our mouth, we're going to blow the bubbles. Okay, so let's try that together. We're going to breathe in and out. All right, good job. All right, friends, so you can keep blowing bubbles if you want to. And remember, that helps the negative thoughts to go away. Thinking about our negative thoughts like bubbles. Once they pop, they're gone. All right, so we don't need to hold on to those negative thoughts. We can watch them go away and we can choose to be positive. All right, so I hope you have fun doing that and remember to do that. But now we're going to go on to our next activity. All right, so we are going to be making some positive affirmation mirrors. Okay, remember that we learned that being positive means to be happy. All right, an affirmation just means like a statement, saying something. So that means we are going to make some positive sentences that make us feel happy. All right, so you can go ahead and grab your piece of paper with the little heart mirror on it. And you're also going to need some crayons. So I just used this blue one. All right, so we are going to write things around this mirror that are positive and that make us feel happy. So some ideas that I wrote on mine are: I am loved, I matter, I'm proud of myself, I am amazing, today will be great, I can do anything I put my mind to, and I can make a difference. Okay, so these are just some things that you can write, and I'm sure that you can think of a lot more things that you could put on there, but I want to challenge you to write 5 positive affirmations, at least 5 on yours. You can use some of the ones that I came up with, or you can use some of your own, and then you can write them on this piece of paper, and you can decorate it however you want. I put a little bubble around each one, but you can do whatever you want. Okay, and then you can put them up in a place around your house that you're going to see them every day. So maybe that might be somewhere in your room, maybe it's on your mirror, in your bathroom, somewhere where you see this every single day. That way, when you start your morning, you can read all of these positive statements. Okay, so when you read, something, the more you see it, the more you start to believe it. So if you read that today is going to be a great day, that puts you in a positive mindset, right? So use these phrases and read them every single day to have that positive mindset. And also you can practice that really calm breathing every day too. Those go along hand in hand. All right, so what we tell ourselves is what we become. Okay, so the more we tell ourselves positive things, the more positive we will be. And remember, we can choose to be positive. Okay, so if you need any help with spelling, you can ask an adult to help you. But thank you all so much for joining us for our mindfulness camp. We really enjoyed having you. And I had a lot of fun helping you handle your big feelings. And I know all of the other girls had a good time helping you too. Okay, so if you need any more help or information with mindfulness, you can definitely email our KC-CASA prevention department at prevention@kc-casa.org, or you can visit our Facebook page. But thank you so much for participating, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.